Alrighty, YouTube friends, it's your boy Toke. Just wanted to come to you with a quick video on how to basically retrieve your data from a cell phone that you have, from a smartphone that, that has a screen that's broken and is not displaying anything. So as you can see here on my Galaxy Note 9, the screen's completely damaged and I can't view anything, but the phone's completely functioning. I'm still receiving phone calls and I can still hear all of my notifications coming in. So, quick story in the background of what happened is I was in Pittsburgh and I was on a boosted board, and I don't know what happened, but before I knew it, I fell off, and this is the impact from my crash on the boosted board. At the time, I was holding my phone and I ended up, skidding on the sidewalk, and this is how I got this road rash, and you could tell the phone got the rash as well. So before returning my phone to the company, what I want to do is technically retrieve all of my data. Now, your phone carrier can pretty much, take your contacts out of there, just the basic stuff. But I wanted all my pictures, and I wanted all my data, my notes, my bookmarks, everything. And this is how you're going to do it. Now, a lot of people online are showing you how to do it through an app, through a software. But what's wrong with that software is if you don't have the debug on, you're not going to be able to, to get any information. All those softwares, none of them work, guys. So I ended up coming up with this idea. I thought if the phone works, then I could basically connect it to the HDMI. So I went ahead and bought an HDMI. Now Apple has one. I like the Apple one better, but the store I went to ended up having this one. I went to Best Buy, and it's J5 Create. And what this does is, as you can see, is it has a USB Type C, for you to charge your phone. It also has the HDMI, the import, and then it also has the 3.0 right here. So with this, I can plug a mouse into it. I can plug the HDMI, and then I could charge my phone. So what you'll end up doing is you'll plug the HDMI and you'll plug it into your TV. And then you'll plug a mouse into this one right here. So I have a wireless mouse. The wireless Bluetooth mouses, they work for this too. So you don't have to have a one that has a cord or anything like that. Now, that mouse is going to be able to help us navigate to get, to make selections on the phone, because obviously the screen's completely damaged and I can't make any selections on there. So what you'll go ahead and do is you'll connect this in here, and then you'll connect the mouse, which I'll have in the second part of this video. You'll connect the mouse to this. You'll go ahead and connect this part to the TV, and you'll connect the USB-C into the phone like that. And that's how you're gonna go ahead and retrieve your data. Guys, this was amazing. This helped me out a lot. Let's get to the next part. Alrighty, guys. So, as you can see here, another equipment that you'll be needing is a mouse. You're gonna need the mouse, and this mouse that I have is a wireless mouse. Okay? That's what I have. So, I have the HDMI cable plugged, and it's plugged to the back of the TV. And then I went ahead, I included my mouse. Okay? Mouse is in. It's plugged in. And then I go ahead and I plug in my phone. The phone's plugged. Boom. Phone's in. Next step I'm going to take is I'm going to go to the HDMI channel that it's on, and I have it on HDMI 3. Okay, so we're gonna go on HDMI 3. Boom. See that? That's my phone. Now, what you're going to notice is it's on the screen as if it was bought brand new, but that's because I've already went through this process. That's how I figured this out. And I was also able to, get all of my data out of there. I put it on my new phone. So my new phone is here. And that's what I'm recording this video with. I've already transferred everything. And then I went ahead and factory resetted the entire phone, the system. But as you can see here, so you could basically click with your mouse, you click and hold, and you swipe up. Now this is the DeX that's on. So I don't really need this because it has a DeX, but this is my phone now, guys. So we're in the phone and you'll be able to, you click, you hold, and then you bring it down. And then you could go ahead and go into your settings. For those of you who want to take the debugging out, so you could do it the other way, you'll go to the debugging options in here, or else you could just stay in here and use the Samsung app that everybody else can use, and you can basically transfer all of your data, just through Wi-Fi through your new phone. So guys, that's the process. That's what I ended up figuring out. It was the easiest. You are gonna have to spend some money. So in regards to the money, the HDMI cable, I bought it at Walmart for $6. And then the HDMI, the bridge. So basically this whole port, the J5 port, I ended up buying that at Best Buy, and it cost me about $39, I think it was. And then a mouse if you're gonna buy a mouse. But most of you probably already have a mouse since you have a computer. So then you'll just have to buy those two things. Now, quick hint and tip. If you do decide to buy these items just so you could get the data off your phone, which is what I really wanted. I didn't really care about the phone or anything else. I just wanted to basically be able to get my data and then wipe the system clean. So when I send it back to the insurance company that I filed my claims with, nobody would have my social security, my bank account number, and things like that. So if that's what you really want to do and you don't want to keep these cords, you could basically return them where you bought them from, because most places have a return policy and it's usually 15 or 30 days. But in my case, I'm going to keep my HDMI cable and I'm going to keep the port just because it's just an essential tool, but for those of you who don't, just take my advice for it and do what I just told you. But anyways, guys, as you can see, I'm here browsing to the phone. My Wi-Fi is already connected, as you can see from earlier when I did this, and the system's clean. So now I really don't have to worry about, about that part, man. So I could just basically box the phone now and send it into the company, and in case you guys don't believe me, I showed you the cable. It's an HDMI cable. And if I go ahead and I pull this cable out, look at it right in front of your eyes. I pull the cable out, boom. The phone's off of the TV system, okay? Now, me and a very good friend of mine, when I was trying to think of alternatives to not pay a lot of money to get the information off the phone, we tried to plug this to a laptop. It didn't work. And he has the Apple one. It didn't work on a laptop. But I came up with this brilliant idea of putting it on the TV, and it worked. So just go ahead and, subscribe. Tell me what you think. And yeah, man, I'm glad to help people out, man. This was stressing me out and I needed to get this out of the way for myself. So I'm happy if this, is going to end up helping anybody else out. Catch you on the next one, guys.